This is what conditions look like if you're traveling south toward the Dakota Magic Casino. We have some wind and visibility isn't impossible out there, but certainly some slippery conditions out there. Gusts have been causing blowing snow and reduced visibilities at times. Here's a winter weather advisory which lasts into Tuesday. Notice the Highway 2 corridor, much of it not included, much of southeast North Dakota not included either. But there are wintry conditions there as well. As we take a look at the conditions at Hector, it's 11 degrees. It feels like 5 below. Winds are gusting to 24 miles per hour. They're from a warmer southeasterly direction. So that means warmer air is trying to punch up this way, but well, the warmest of the air nowhere near us. In fact, pretty uniform temperatures across the region with the chilliest readings in the Devil's Lake Basin where it is 6 degrees. Wadena also cool at 7. In Bemidji this hour you have 8. Right now 10 in Grand Forks. Here's a look at the wind speeds. They are most robust where you see the arrows slipping. Again, southeasterly winds gusting close to 30 miles per hour as the last reading shows in Sisseton. 21 mile per hour gusts in the Cheyenne River Valley of Valley City. And just sustained winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour for much of northern Minnesota and northeast North Dakota. All right, the most wintry of our conditions, our morning snow has pushed northward. It's along the Highway 2 corridor right now, moving into, again, Grand Forks, where you've seen snow falling throughout the afternoon. Around an inch estimated in Fargo. It's real hard to measure snow when it's coming down sideways, and then before the afternoon hours, it's blowing all over the place. And we're seeing it moving its way to the north and east rather slowly. Another band is pushing into Crookston, so you may have a heavier band of snow. And in these areas with the wind and snow, there's some reduced visibilities and certainly slippery conditions as we head into the evening. A break in the Southern Valley, but the big picture shows that there's more snow developing in the Black Hills. And if we look closer, there's some development here in South Dakota, and we're monitoring that for another wave of snow to move through in the late night hours. As we go from now into the evening hours, the snow up near Grand Forks will continue to slowly push north and east while the band to our south develops by 10 o'clock. So late evening, snow returns to the Southern Valley while it begins to wrap up north. You may see a brief break in the early overnight hours. If you're in Rolla, if you're in Rock Lake or Devil's Lake, you may not see much in the way of snow this evening. And then as we go through the overnight, I pause this at 1:20 in case you happen to be outside walking the retriever. And I'll tell you what, we'll see some bands of moderate snow through the overnight hours. Temperatures right where they are now, pretty steady, maybe even rising a degree or two briefly. Then by daybreak, that snow continues to fall and then diminishes. And we will see cloudy skies, temperatures a little cooler than they are right now, but not by much. It'll be cloudy out there, and there will be some snow on the ground. As we look into the afternoon temperatures, well, they're a little warmer. We'll see some teens out there for the afternoon. A wind will be from the north, but not so bad. So travel conditions should improve a little bit as we go through the day. It looks bitter cold, though, a little bit later on in the week. Here's the snowfall totals now. That includes the first and second rounds. Could be a narrow band of 3 to 6 inches with even isolated up to 8 inches of snow. Grand Forks, you too, 1 to 3 inches, but Devil's Lake and points north and east, not so much in snowfall totals. So we start out the day near 10. We might briefly dip before rising up into the mid-teens in Fargo, and pretty uniform temperatures across the region with many of us in the teens. A great shot of the snowy woods in Rochert. Thanks, Charlie, for uploading the photo. Here's a look at your planning forecast Wednesday. Wow, heat wave, 21 degrees, but it'll be a windy 21. It won't feel very nice, and those south winds become northerly. And I'm just full of good news if you like winter weather, because 22 below is what it's looking like on Friday morning. That's brutally cold as Arctic air pushes in.
Yeah, that's pretty wicked. But look at the 21 the day before.
Yes, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Enjoy.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Sutch.
You bet.